All right, what's up, traders? Welcome back to our weekly trading forecast for the week of 8th of June to 12th of June. So my name is Dylan here, and over here I have JJ with me. So same thing. I'm going to start off with the US dollar index. So let me go to my screen right now. So as you can see right here in the this is the dollar index. This is the weekly chart. We can see that the dollar has been very bearish for the past 2 to 3 weeks. Just before that, it's actually trading within a range, as you can see right here. Okay, a very strong range right here that has lasted for like I think about 2 months. 2 to 3 months time, and just before that, there's a very strong pullback from a very strong bullish trend right here. So if you look at the whole thing right now in the weekly charts, we are seeing that the price is actually falling from a peak. Okay, this is a peak back in late 2016, and when the price reaches this level, it came down, and right now it's trading in the middle of this entire this entire range here. All right, so you can see that this is the middle part, and I think right now is quite a confusing time, okay, whether the dollar is really going to keep falling or not. But I think as just before the price is able to break below 96 to 95, okay, between this zone itself, I think definitely there will still be some strong rebound or pullback from this region. So as long as the price doesn't break below, my take is that I will still be trying to trade within this entire range. Okay. So right now, if it's at the bottom of the range, I will wait for a rebound, a confirmation, and wait for the pullback before I continue to buy the dollar towards the upside. Okay, but I'll try to limit my upside. Okay, only go for trades that has small stop loss. Okay, and a potential amount of profits to be made. Then we can consider to buy the dollar index. But anyway, let's go into a small time frame. Let's look at the day charts. Okay, so I think in the day charts, it's very obvious for the past few days it has been very bearish. But this you can actually look at it this way. Okay, this is previously the very strong bullish trend, and then okay, this is the very first pullback, and the price went into a consolidation before it started to create the second pullback. So again, this kind of chart patterns, okay, is one of the strategy that applied, okay, to continue to buy the previous bullish trend. So in this case, a bullish trend, two pullbacks right here, and last Friday we can see the price has started to show some form of support and rebound. Okay, but we want to observe a little bit more for this week because this week itself we have the FOMC statement. Market will be very focused on that to find further clues whether the Federal Reserve will continue to pump more money or are they looking at something else. Okay, so this week just to be very careful, try to take more time to observe. If not, you can go to the smaller time frame. In the 4-hour chart itself, I think you can take this structure right here, this bearish structure, if it's able to break above, okay, and you you can look for opportunity for a pullback, okay, to buy at this point of time. But if not, if the price doesn't break this trend line in a very straightforward manner, I would say that it can still go down a little bit lower, okay, into this zone between 95.6 to 96. Then we can observe again to see if there's strong support down there. Okay, so this is the overall outlook for the dollar right now. And with that, I'm going into euro dollar. All right, so for the euro dollar wise, okay, it's a very similar case. Right now we are seeing that okay, the euro dollar has started to rebound from a low right here. Okay, in fact, we can see that previously this was a very strong demand zone. Price came out of this region to this region. Okay, there's a very strong pull rebound from here. Price went to range, and right now it's going up again. But then again, we can see that the price is pretty much trading within this entire range right here. So again, when the price is at the top of the range, I want to look for opportunity to continue to sell And so if you look at the weekly chart last week itself, sorry, the day chart, okay, last week on Friday itself, again, there's very strong pullback from the top, okay, because you can see that it is already very overbought, okay. Position wise is at a very high price, and again, this was the previous downtrend, okay. This is the first pullback, this is the range, and then this is the second pullback. So there is a very good chance for the price to continue to go down further, okay, maybe back to this region itself. Okay, this is the previous high, and of course this strong resistance right here back into this zone. All right, so again, we can look at the 4-day chart. Okay, based on this rising structure. Okay, again, we want to wait and see if there's a break below. Okay, if it's able to break, okay, we will wait for a pullback again. Okay, maybe somewhere back to the same resistance right here, or rather the supply zone right here, and we try to look for opportunity to sell from the top again. Right, so that's for the euro dollar. And next, I want to talk about the gold. All right, so we can see that the gold is actually also going on a bearish trend. So apart from dollar is actually kind of weaker against currencies like Aussie, Kiwi, Euro, and Pound, but it is not weaker than safe haven assets or currencies such as the gold or such as the Japanese yen and the Swiss franc. You can see that those safe haven assets or currency are actually much weaker in the current situation. That it seems that the current recovery of for this entire pandemic is going very smoothly right now. Whether is that going to last, that I'm really not sure. But on the technical chart itself, just be very careful with overbought and oversold sentiment. So coming back to the gold itself, okay, let's take a look at weekly charts. So in the weekly chart itself, previously I have got this entire rising channel. So the gold has started to fall from the top of the channel, it has already broke below the middle. So there's a possibility we are going to see the gold continues to drop further to the bottom of the channel, or the price even lower. So if we look at the day charts, right now in the day chart, we are still seeing the price being supported, okay, at a very important support right here. Okay, the price closes above this support, closes above all the low closing price right here. So there is a chance that gold might start to rebound from here in the coming week. Again, we want to observe and see what's going to happen. So I think what we can do right here for this week is we go to a very small time frame, okay, such as the 1 hour time frame. I think right here, okay, that is already it's not sharp yet, okay, but it's quite consistent. Okay, just waiting for the entire pullback right here already provide us with an opportunity to trade and profit from the gold. So I think in this week itself, we want to see if the price can go a little bit more, can show us a little bit more of a commitment for the buyers. And if there's a pullback, a slight short pullback, and as long as it is able to continue to form higher high in the smaller time frame, we can look for opportunity to buy the gold, and all the way back to, I think, somewhere right here will be very good. Okay, about 1,704 to 1,707. Okay, just within this zone, this supply zone, we can consider take profit if we were to buy from the bottom right here. Okay, so there's indeed a strong support as of current. So I think for the gold, that's what we can do for this week. But if not, if you think that the gold will continue to be bearish, then you want to wait for the pullback at least back to where I just showed you. Okay, I think the key price right here, okay, is about 1,710. Okay, all the way to the top right here at about 1,720 is where you might want to consider to sell the gold. But either way, as long as trading within this range, I think it applies for the same for dollar index and euro dollar as well. Okay, if it's still trading within range, as long as at the bottom of the range right now, we want to buy. If it's back to the top of the range, I think we want to sell. Because as of now, again, I think I think the market is still in a very uncertain situation right here. So we don't want to be overconfident with any trend that's forming right now. So that's my take for this period of time. Okay, right now I'm going to pass my time over to JJ, right, to share some of the trading plans he has for this week.
First for me, next week I'll be looking at pound dollar. As you can see, it's been an incredibly bullish week for pound dollar. It has broken above multiple resistance levels. And with that, this week, I believe that if pound dollar could pull back and retrace back into one of the, I would say, supply turn demand zones, we could look to buy pound dollar again before it reaches the next immediate resistance level, which is this zone right here. So the two levels that I'll be looking at firstly would be this previous high of the head and shoulder pattern. Before entering a trade, definitely we should look for signs of support first. And if this level gets broken, then I believe the next level we could look at would be here, where we can, as you can see, like previously there are multiple resistance and supports in this area. So next would be the dollar CAD. As you can see, previously after it broke out of this consolidation pattern, it fell all the way back down to this very strong demand zone formed by, because there was a huge gap here. And as of this week, price actually managed to close below this level. So I believe that price could continue to fall before this level of support, which was the breakout of channel previously. So with that, similarly to the pound dollar, we could look for a retracement back into this zone at this specific level. As you can see, before price broke below this level, it ranged around here. So if price could pull back to the previous low around here, we could look to sell the dollar CAD again before it goes actually back down to this level. So this will be my two analysis for this week.
All right, thanks, JJ. That's a very good analysis right there. You can see that from what JJ is trying to share right here is he's looking at short-term opportunity to continue with trading the current trend right now, which is good. And he has shown us that which are the levels to take note of if you want to continue to buy, to trade along the trend before there is a very possible strong reversal. So I think that's a very good point. All right, so I'll be sharing my screen again. Okay, so last but not least, I want to touch on the Dow Jones. All right, so the Dow Jones has again surprised the market, or at least surprised myself too, because I really didn't expect the U.S. market to recover so much and so fast. So if you look at it right now, if you were to pull a Fibonacci retracement, okay, just not long ago, it has broke above the 61.8%. All right, I thought that from this point onward, it's going to be another range for a period of time, but that did not happen. In fact, it's kind of like forming a V-shaped V-shaped recovery, okay, very smoothly right now. And right now the price is trading at the 78.6% level. But one thing to take note is that the price, okay, however, when it reaches this level, pulls back and close just nice at the 70.6%. So that gave me a little bit, or rather that actually shows me that there is still a chance for a stronger pullback for the Dow Jones at this price itself. We definitely want to take note of this price right here. Okay, this is the very first breakout of a bullish structure for the Dow Jones before the price started to plunge due to the pandemic. And so definitely if from right here, okay, I think if the price were to continue to go up, okay, definitely watch out for the 80.6% level, or the neckline right here, the very strong support right here, 28,200. So that is a very strong resistance to take note. As for this week itself, okay, we are still seeing a very, very strong bullish trend. So if you want to continue to buy, I think that is still possible, because just as what I shared just now, okay, the very strong resistance is still at the top right here. But if not, you want to just observe and see if the price can goes up to that level at 28,200, and see if you have an opportunity to sell again. But if not, if you want to trade along the trend, I think that is not wrong as well, because it's still bullish, as you can see, and we just need to wait for pullback. If you were to wait for pullback, I think the first level, okay, you want to look out for is somewhere right here. Okay, this is the previous high that breaks out, okay, and you can wait for the pullback back to this level. If not, I think this level right here will be more important. Okay, there's a more obvious resistance and range right here. So that's for the intraday buy, okay, for the Dow Jones. If not, okay, we will just wait and see if the price will reach the this level right here, 28,200. All right, so that's for the Dow Jones, and with that, we have come to the end of our weekly trading forecast for this week. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again next week.